Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is Roger, Veggie God, and I'm here today. The weather is beautiful, so I just had to take a shot out here. Beautiful Bay Area this morning on Saturday, and today I'm going to do a short video of how we're going to make my favorite orange juice for breakfast.
Go.
So, my favorite orange juice. The ingredients, first of all. So I'm going to take 2 apples and we're going to juice this stuff and cut it. We have to cut it up to fit in the juicer. So 2 apples, 2 oranges, and the third ingredient, very important, is I guess this is baby broccoli. Beautiful stuff, plentiful around here. So we're going to cut this stuff up and run it through the juicer.
Go.
Okay. So we've got to cut this apple down to the size that fits into my juicer. So hopefully I won't cut myself here because we'll have some other ingredients in this orange juice. Ha. Okay, cut this baby in half, and I'm going to quarter it, sort of, and I'll take out a little bit of this core. The cool thing about the juicer I have, you don't even really need to cut out the core if you don't want to, because it'll just juice everything. But I do. I don't know why. So I cut it about that size, and a little core there. All right, and so that's about good. And then we'll this orange, we'll just have to quarter that a little bit. I think this is kind of a blood orange, perhaps. So we just quarter that up a bit, and we'll run that through the blender or the juicer. And then for the broccoli, this will feed right through the juicer, so we'll just leave that the way it is. Okay, finish cutting. Okay, so things are cut up, and this is what we're going to juice right here. Look at all that after cutting all that up. I mean, look at how greens, apples, oranges look so beautiful. And we're going to juice that. And over here, we have my, what I call the General. It's an Omega, and it's called a masticating juicer. It's sort of like chews up like you would chew in your mouth. It actually chews the food and gets the juice out. The cool thing about juice is that you get all the ingredients without the fiber, of course. And the cool thing about juice is that it goes into your bloodstream almost immediately, as quickly as alcohol, I guess. So you get a lot of nutrients in a hurry, and for people like fighting cancer that can't eat a lot of food, this is a great way to get nutrients in a hurry. So let's turn this baby on, and it's very quiet. You can hear there's no heat involved, so the heat won't heat often kills many live enzymes and nutrients in fruits and vegetables. So you want a juicer that doesn't heat things up. Okay, so we're just going to dump stuff in here, and it's very simple. Actually, whoops, I got to get the old stomper here. Very simple. It just keeps grinding, and eventually juice starts coming out. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. Piece of broccoli. You just push that baby in, and green stuff starts coming out. Beautiful. So on this end, you have all your fiber coming out, and it's real dry. There's not much to it really. It's just all the fiber. All the juices are in this first bowl here coming out, as you can see. I guess it doesn't really matter what order you put this stuff in. It's a little bit of a slow process, but it's kind of fun too, especially after you taste this delicious effing orange juice. So it's good. It's kind of like good therapy sometimes, doing this stuff, because it makes you appreciate really the wonderful thing about vegetables. And it smells so good too. You can't experience that on camera, of course, but it smells so good, and you just feel like you're getting nutrients, which you are when you drink this stuff. So here we go. So we're done juicing. Got a lot of juice out of that stuff, and there's a screen on the top which catches some of the foam, excess stuff that you don't want to dump into the juice just because. So that there we go. And this is our wonderful juice, and we're gonna pour that in some glasses, and I'm gonna take a sip. So it smells wonderful, just great. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to talk about before I drink some of this is I've used, for all the fruit, I've used organic food, right? So you always want to use organics, because usually conventional kind of well, they call it chemical farming basically. The food is not as nutritious if it's not organic, and secondly, there's so many pesticides and so many fertilizers and pesticides and chemicals on the food that it actually becomes a bit toxic to your body. So it's organic. Don't panic, man. Organics. It's the way to go. Okay. So, delicious orange juice. You would not believe just how good this smells. I mean, it's amazing. And how good it tastes. Apples, oranges, broccoli. It's just incredible, the taste that this... it's the best orange juice I've ever had. And not only because I made it, because it just is. And I guess I can't tell you enough about the micronutrients you get from fruits and vegetables that power and heal your bodies at a very cellular level that you won't get from other kinds of foods that are essentially, not life-giving, not full of living enzymes. So beautiful. Cheers to you guys, and love you all. This is awesome juice. I wish you could smell it. Wish you could taste it. Later. Nectar of the gods, I tell you. Nectar of the gods.